Live from London, Fight Star Championship presents 5 3-minute rounds for the amateur flyweight title, sponsored by Ace Security Services. Introducing first in the blue corner with a record of 6 wins and 2 defeats, weighing in at 125 pounds, representing Great British Top Team from Russia, Vadimas Gaizutis. And his opponent in the red corner, undefeated at 3 wins, weighing in at 125 pounds, representing 𝐂𝐇𝐀𝐌𝐏 from Somalia, Sabir Hussein. Your referee in charge of the action, 𝐷.
Fight Star Flyweight Championship on the line here. Vadimas Gaizutis in the blue corner from Great Britain Top Team. His opponent Sabir Hussein, from 𝐂𝐇𝐀𝐌𝐏 in the red.
Vadimas was able to get in deep.
And this is what he's good at, sensing when the entries are there, using the strikes to initiate a grappling exchange, and then work for the takedown.
Sabir doing a good job of controlling the upper body of Vadimas. Nice crossface.
Big knee from Sabir. Vadimas with the forward pressure though as he drops down to attack the legs. Sabir looking to counter this position here, looking to lever the left arm around. And what he looks to do is try and circle Vadimas with his back to the cage and then separate.
The good thing behind it is he's looking right at his coaches and doing exactly what they tell him to do. Vadimas relentless on that single leg.
Oh, there's the guillotine from Sabir. He's got long limbs. He's got a high elbow, the full guard here, Nick.
It's nice and tight as well.
And he's got maneuverability there to hyperextend. Now he's up against the cage. It's going to be a little bit more difficult to get the choking mechanics that he needs.
And Vadimas did a good job of keeping his butt high and his head down on the mat. And now he's looking to take the back himself. Good job, Sabir, to try to peel Vadimas off of his back using the cage.
Yeah, Sabir's got to stay calm here. You can see on his face there, he's wide-eyed, he's alert, he's aware, he's thinking of his next step. He's got to try and turn into his opponent. At this point in time, you know, you can see the left leg on the inside of the legs here. If he turns towards, if he wants to circle round to his right side and try and turn towards Vadimas, he's going to have success, but he's got to try and clear that left arm at this point in time. Vadimas now with both hooks in. But if he crosses the feet, Sabir would have a more readily available to turn. There's the body triangle.
And with 20 seconds left, the smart move by Sabir is to sit here, keep those hands controlled, and try to keep Vadimas' back pushed up against the cage.
I think Sabir now has got to go back to his corner and kind of write this off like a bad exam. You know, it happened just in the past. Round one's gone, forget about it. Now try to implement your own game plan. Avoid that cage like the plague. Dig those onto it, circle on the outside and keep this at a distance.
And Vadimas, the reality is he needs to just go right back to it. He needs to close that distance, get in on that single or double. Watch his neck. He might not get so lucky in the second as he did skillfully in the first. Special thanks to Ace Securities and Services. Seconds getting ready to head out, and we are ready for the second round. Referee 𝐷. again talks to Sabir and warns him about putting fingers inside the gloves.
Sabir needs sprawl and brawl tactics here now. Circular motion, hips back. Try not to kick too much for fear of Vadimas timing that and taking it into a takedown. But Vadimas sets these up with the strikes. You see, he's going leg kicks. He's going high with the overhand rights. But what he wants to do is change levels and shoot that double leg.
And Sabir's got to be looking for that uppercut. He knows that he's going to come in. Let's start checking some of those kicks and not throwing those high punches, but let's go low to the body. Those have a better chance of hitting as Vadim's coming in.
Oh, turning wheel kick. Vadimas. Vadimas Gaizutis now shoots in for the double leg. Sabir has got to use that whizzer to hike Vadimas up. He's doing a good job of controlling the left arm there, preventing the double leg entry, but Vadimas is going to go down to the ankle pick. And again, we see the same counter here, Nick.
And the way that you stop that counter, Vadimas needs to move his head from the left side to the right side, and he'd actually be able to lift and dump. All you've got to do is move back a ½ inch, turn your shoulder, lock your hands, move, and you dump the guy right on their head. It's a matter of drilling it a few million times. Because his hands are locked, he's there. And now he has to go belly to mat towards his head.
Oh!
Good job by Sabir to use his hips and use the cage.
Because usually Vadimas is awesome in those transitions, but we see Sabir now manipulate his way to the back. Both hooks in for Sabir.
But he's riding high. Vadimas looking to shake him down. Now he's got that 3/4. Vadimas' biggest thing here is just reach up, grab that head, and stack him. He's going to slide out this back door as long as he keeps his... And there he is. He's going to come right out back door. The biggest thing is whether or not he leaves his arm behind.
Might be trying to attack the 𝐂𝐇𝐓 stretch here. You stretch out the hamstrings, kind of like a knee bar, but from the back. And this does damage to the knee and in particular the hamstring. Separation occurs there. Vadimas looking to strike in the dead space.
30 seconds! You don't want it, Sabir! You don't want it! Win the round, Sabir, 30 seconds!
And now with Sabir, he's got to try to keep that center of the cage.
20 seconds! 20 seconds!
I like that he's throwing the uppercuts now.
Strike, strike, strike! 10 seconds!
Yeah, he's got to try and detract from power shots and almost trying to finish. You know, he's got pepper on the outside, use the footwork, show the uppercuts. You know, did a much better job in that round.
Yeah, and start picking them apart because that will set up the opportunity for the power shot. You don't have to throw every single thing into every single punch. As we take a look at this replay, spinning wheel kick just barely misses. Nice roll through, and if you notice what he's doing here with his far leg, he's using that to push, and then he's going to spin his hips right off of it, right into mount. Nice bit of grappling and movement there by Sabir.
Yeah, and he's so aware of his surroundings and actually implemented that into his grappling technique. He kicked off the cage to get that top position. You know, great in the scrambles, great with the defense and turned it into a top position. There was the uppercut and the nice head movement after from Sabir.
Sabir, nice and relax. Breathe. You got this. Send out the kick, Sabir. That's it, Sabir.
Getting ready for the start of the third round here.
You don't want it, Sabir. You don't want it. Good job, good job.
Flyweight title on the line here. Vadimas in the blue, Sabir in the red. Oh, heavy inside leg kick. Vadimas is really putting power into these shots. It's kind of like he wants to draw Sabir into a gunfight, and then the second that Sabir overcommits, he changes levels and gets the takedown. Oh, there was a high kick there, mistake from Sabir.
That was a good job of Sabir, though. As soon as his butt hit the mat, he was already starting to work his way up. Vadimas' hands are locked behind him. He's able to now break that free. Good takedown defense by Sabir, but he got tossed.
Vladimir frantically trying to slam those punches in, but they might have in turn given up the position here. It looked like he was going towards the back. Might be trying to look for the choke here. He can finish it without the hooks.
Yes. Sabir with a nice knee up the center. And again, good wrist control. Vadimas comes down to try to pop that knee. Sabir looks to stand up. Good takedown defense against the cage by Sabir.
This is where Sabir wants to be here now. On the outside, oh, nice right hand, good head movement after as well. Now he's playing the range game. He's pouring out, he's switching stances, he's pulling that lead leg back so that target's not there for Vadimas.
Vadimas just relentless on trying to get that takedown.
There's a classic matchup here, isn't there? The striker versus the grappler. We know what Vadimas wants, and in turn we know what Sabir should be doing here.
Vadimas is using the striking that he has to try and set up his grappling. He's doing a decent job. I like the fact that for the most part Sabir has been able to get back up to his feet whenever this happens. Case in point, he's working his way back up now. But he can't be happy with just sitting there. He's got to keep moving and looking to get his back flat against the cage. Grab a wrist as you're coming up so you have wrist control. And then looking for that hard crossface and turning him off the cage.
Nice knee from Sabir. It's almost like he heard you, he did everything right.
Sabir has phenomenal coaching. It's not me talking on the mic. That's definitely his coaches, because it's all muscle memory at this point. And again, Sabir has a lot of success when he's fighting at range, but the one thing that Vadimas continues to do is he's using that striking, and every time he goes high, he's done it with wheel kicks, he's done it with overhand looping rights. He's looking for that ability to get to Sabir's hips.
See Brad Pickett there in the corner of Vadimas Gaizutis, instructing him to strike, then change levels. So put the pressure on with the strikes, then change levels.
Let's go, Sabir! Let's go!
Getting ready to start the fourth round in this flyweight title fight.
Sabir's got to be patient here. He's got to pick these entries, set up the entries and move off. He's doing a beautiful job here. Moving the head, circling off. He's got to try and keep Vadimas at the end of the punches and the kicks.
And what he's got to be careful of is when he has moved to the side, whether it's head movement or foot movement, not go to reset, because that's when Vadimas is closing the distance to get to the body, and he was able to take him down in the last round.
Sabir looking for the head kick, and the jab straight on the money from Sabir. Sabir looking for the overhand right. There's the shot from Vadimas.
Good job for Sabir to turn and circle away.
Vadimas taking a few steps back.
And his mouth's wide open. Deep breath as well from Sabir. Both of these athletes have been laying it all on the line here in this title fight.
And there's been a frenetic pace. It's very rare that we've seen these two on the mat and laying and praying and stalling and not moving. Even here, look, Sabir is trying to get the knee shield through, trying to obtain half guard back to full guard.
It was a very good double leg, and he set it up off of a step counter punch.
That knee in, bring your knees in. Tuck your knees in. Tuck your knees in, Sabir. Sabir, up.
Sabir needs to try and implement now that right hand around the head and frame on Vadimas to create some space to get that knee in.
And Vadimas is continuing to try to work to side control, which he's got now.
Sabir, turn towards him.
Always looking
Going
for the
knee
mount.
on belly.
Sabir doing a good job of being reactive though. Knee slice coming through.
Sabir, turn towards him. Sabir, 1 minute, let's work. Sabir, turn towards him. Turn towards.
And at this point, I would look, if I was Vadimas, I'd probably be looking for more of a crucifix than a mount. Because Sabir's got good hips. He's able to turn them quick.
Vadimas looking for the hooks. Got the left one in. He's right in the wrist as well. He's got exceptional positional awareness. That's why you're seeing right at the back, and then look to secure the hooks now.
Good job for Sabir to clear that leg before going to the back. Can't see if he's under the chin or not.
Let's go up to the last 10 seconds here. Sabir's got to fight the hand.
Not going to be able to do it. Sabir is going to survive into the 5th.
Well, Vadimas did a good job of striking those, racking up the points, making a statement to the judges. If this goes to the scorecard, that's what's going to matter.
Yeah. When we take a look at these replays brought to you by Ace Security and Services, you're going to see here that double leg was off a counter strike. Sabir saw that one coming in, was able to stop it. The next double that got him to the ground was the same thing again, but this time Sabir stepped into it instead of stepping away.
So in the interim then, so Sabir fires these strikes, and what's he got to do to avoid that double leg?
The biggest thing behind it is if he's firing the strikes, you either got to go in and out, or if he's circling away, throw that leg kick on the outside. That will force Vadim to not be able to shoot in on that. Biggest thing behind it is Vadimas wants to be able to catch you up off of that. Both of your feet are nice and flat. That's how he's able to get that double. Sabir was able to stop it before because when he circled away, he had his hands out in front of him and he knew it was coming in.
I see some more urgency now from Sabir in round 5. 3 minutes on the clock. Flyweight title on the line. Nice jab from Sabir. Sabir Hussein looking for that range now. He's got to try and time this killer shot.
I mean, as it is now, he needs to make sure that A, he doesn't get taken down early on in this round, but also be looking for that uppercut. He heard me again. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying not to coach.
Have they got earbuds in their ears from you? But he's in a predicament. Oh, as he comes forward now, gives Vadimas the trajectory he needs to drive him back to the cage. Now Vadimas working for the takedown up against the cage. Can he drop down? Can he get it? If he gets this top position and maintains it for 2 minutes here. Oh, beautiful separation from Sabir.
Sabir was able to break that. The hands were locked. He reached down, grabbed a hold of the wrist, and lifted it up. It's good takedown defense by Sabir.
Nice head work from Sabir. He's evading well, but he's not countering and catching Vadimas when he misses.
Vadimas in, and now he's in his corner.
Let's go look for that ankle pick. There's the same counter being initiated there by Sabir, but Vadimas is fighting the arm in this turnaround. So he didn't allow that underhook and that wrench round to the outside.
And Vadimas needs to look to turn and drop that single, just set Sabir on his butt. Sabir needs to push that head to the side, or he can go high arm guillotine, high elbow guillotine.
Sabir briefly looking to get the back there, but gave the takedown up.
Stand up! Stand up!
Sabir's got to get back to his feet in this instance. He can't afford to rest here. There he goes.
Up! Up!
And Vadimas was smart because he grabbed that far leg as...
Get your hands in! Hands in his arm! On the hook!
Can't see if he caught it. Yep, he caught it as Sabir was trying to get up. Again, Sabir pops back up, but with 20-something seconds left, he needs to clear himself and start throwing some combinations.
Seems like at least the cage time here from Vadimas coming in 6-2-0 has paid dividends. His understanding of the MMA game and how to win a fight, how to impose his will and his attributes on his opponent has really paid forward here in this fight.
Finish on top! Finish on top!
A very nice flyweight title fight between Vadimas and Sabir.
Definitely a well-matched fight, a battle between the striker and the grappler. But Vadimas had good striking though, and that complemented his grappling. You know, he understood where to kick, when to punch, when to initiate the shot, used the cage to his advantage as well.
Sabir did a good job in the first parts of this round of avoiding that takedown. So our flyweight amateur title fight, it's gone to the judges' scorecards. Looks like we have a decision. Send it to our MC and make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards, who scored about 49-46, 48-47, and 48-47. All three in favor of your winner by unanimous decision. And now the fight star for amateur flyweight champion in the blue corner, Vadimas Gaizutis.